What's going on, guys? tcshadowkillerx here, and today we're going to be looking at the Visual Toys VT-01 Bounty Hunter, which is their knockoff version of the UNIQE Toys Age of Extinction Peru Kill Lockdown. So here we are, there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So, moving right along, here is the packaging, and I do love this artwork for Lockdown here. He's got his iconic hook hand. His dog is carrying his rifle there. You got Steel Jaw there, and I don't remember the name of this other dog, but I do know the silver one is Steel Jaw. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. Sorry, my tongue stopped working there. You have your pictures of his robot mode, his vehicle mode. Got the bio there if you want to read it in multiple languages. There is pretty much shows you what he does and what you're getting when you order this. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have the Age of Extinction Lockdown, and I really enjoy this figure here. He looks amazing. We're gonna get a lot of good quality details in here, so let's take a sec and show you them. Got some nice green in there on the eyes there. I love that. Some nice molded in detail there for the face. Voice crack, I don't want to talk about that. He looks amazing, like he just stepped out of the movie there, man. His head is on a ball joint. We'll get into the articulation in a little bit. But he does have his scar on his chest. Some nice printed blue, some gold. Even their printed Lamborghini emblem there. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. Some nice paint. He just all around a great looking figure. I love the way he looks, man. Some gold there, some red. All around. And even on the back, man, his back is clean. Some orange there, some red. So there is that. And now we'll get into the articulation. So like I mentioned earlier, his head is on a ball joint, so he can look left, right, up, down, very far down due to the transformation. And he also has like a neck joint, so you can kind of give him that kind of thing. Sorry. Shoulders, they can go up, out, full 360. Bicep rotation there. You got a swivel at the wrist, a hinge at the wrist. Ball jointed thumb there. His fingers are all molded together, so like this, they move 1 and then 2. So there's that. A little low waist rotation there. No proper waist rotation due to the way he transforms. Legs can go forward that far, back that far because of the butt plate tends to get in the way, but you can lift it up to accommodate more articulation there. Outward about that far. He can't really do the full splits. A good double jointed knee there. Really nice clickety-clackety on that ratchet joint. And some nice detailing in there on the thigh. You do have thigh rotation, or shin there, not thigh. His feet can go down, up. Nice ankle pivot too there. So you do overall get some pretty good articulation with this guy. And now on to the accessories. Let's get him standing there. He does come with his iconic rifle, as explained on the packaging, and some nice detail there. Some nice silver, some gold here, some gold here, or bronze, I mean, not gold. And you may be wondering, why does it extend? If you look under here, if you look under here, there's a tab there. And if you go to lockdown, there is a tab, or a post in the back of his head. You can extend this, pull this black handle down, put that tab in the back of his head. Come on, lockdown, don't start fighting me now. Just like so. And then this tab on the back of the handle will slide and nestle right there into the tab on the back. And you can get his iconic gun face, which I do like that feature. It's amazing, even though we only got it 2 times in the movie. During the hunting down Ratchet scene, as well as the fight scene with Prime and Galvatron. Spoilers if anybody has not watched the movie yet. I mean, the movie came out in 2014. So I would be surprised if nobody has seen it yet. He does come with his iconic hook hand. And there is a hinge here, so you can collapse it, you can unfold it, just like so. And how you incorporate this is you want to come to his hand here. You want to rotate it around. You want to bring it in like so. You want to rotate his thumb and nestle it into that crevice, and then put his fingers against his forearm. And simple tab, port, plug this in like so. It's a little stiff on mine, but it does get where it needs to go. And just like that, he has his hook hand, which is really cool. And you don't lose any articulation there. You do have a wrist swivel still. And it looks pretty cool. So let's remove that. Come on, lockdown. Let go. Thank you. Alright. There is that. We can rotate his fist around. And we'll get more into the fist for transformation as well. But there's that. And he also does come with... Move him back a bit so you can focus on what I'm showing you. The seed, which is the very thing that Galvatron was looking for in Age of Extinction. Some nice printed and molded details on there. And he also does come with an alternate face. And how this works is pretty simple. There's a tab in the back, or on the back of it. And you come to lockdown and you simply just untab his face. It does get snug, so once you get that seam there, it does come out fairly easily. Oh, now that the camera's on, he wants to fight me, but here it comes. Just like so. And then, no face, yeah. But there's that. And you just simply plug it back on. Just like that. That way he has his scanning face, where he's searching for heat signatures and stuff like that. And there is light piping on this. You put a light back here and it would shine through, and it looks like he's trying to snipe at you, which is pretty cool. Let me see if I can demonstrate that with my light. I don't know if you can see that pretty well, but you cannot, but it's fine. Set him back down. But there's that. Sorry, I can't really give you guys a proper demonstration of the light piping, but I love his face sculpt more than his heat signature face sculpt. And there's also light piping on this one. Not much, but there is. And now he does come with 2 more accessories that you probably would have seen on the box. He does come with one of his hunter dogs, which is Steeljaw. Some nice gray, silver chrome there, red for the eyes. Articulation wise, his mouth can open just like so. Very sharp teeth here, so do be careful. Head is on a ball joint, so he can look up, he can look down, he can look left, right. This hair-ish is just a soft, bendy rubber, so you will not need to worry about cutting yourself on that. Front limbs, left, right, full 360 outward, some good bend at the knee there, and the ankle is on a ball joint, so it can move left, right, up, down, all the way down if you wanted to. Same thing on the back legs. No full 360 though, so outward about that much, inward about that much, forward not that much, backward it can go all the way back, double there at the knee. Whoa, that's a ball joint, but it can come right back on, so you just simply peg it with a nice snap there. Bring his knee back, and his same thing for the ankle. So there is Steeljaw, and I don't remember the name of this one, but he does come with another dog, and it's the articulation's the exact same on this one as well, just a different color. Still looks nice, and we'll bring Walk down here so you can see what he looks like with his guard dogs. Looks very nice there. And folks, I think that's pretty much it for the robot mode. So, oh, one more accessory. If you order the UNIQE Toys Challenger, you also do get his knife. And the tip did break off. I had to super glue that. But you do get his knife that he tried to kill Cade Yeager with. Now, let's get down to the transformation, shall we? I think we shall. So, first thing you want to do is you want to come here to the side of the arms. These will become the rear view mirrors. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, sorry. And parts forming, well, no, it's fine. It's not a big deal. You just remove the rear view mirrors like so, and then you want to take these shoulder guards, rotate them outward, flip these panels down, and collapse this against the shoulder, just like so. Second verse, same as the first. Do this and do that. Next thing you want to do is you want to come to the hands here, just like I showed you in the first. You want to rotate his hand 180, flip his thumb around, fold his hand upward, and there is a little crevice right here beneath the screw. You want to nestle his thumb in that, collapse his hand against the arm. Then there's this little panel right here that you want to unclip, just like so, and bring it against the arm. That way you can take this whole assembly, rotate it, and then you can bring his arm up against the shoulder, just like so. Then once you've done that, you want to bring this whole assembly, shoulder assembly, and bring it up. Bring these spike areas here on the chest up. And second verse, same as the first. Booyah! And just like that, he's ready for the next step. And what you want to do at this point is you want to bring this black assembly out, which will untab the chest. You can see there's just 2 tabs here that will go into these 2 slots right there. You want to unhinge the top, just like so. And then that way you can bring this whole assembly up and bring his head down. And then you can collapse everything against the back of his head, just like so. Now, what you want to do is you want to come to his waist here, unpeg these areas right here from his waist, just like so. And then you want to untab the backpack, just like that. There's a tab right there that will go right there in that slot right there, and then that will just bring this whole assembly forward. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate his shoulders upward once more, just like so. And then you want to bring his shoulders in on a double hinge here. There's a double hinge. You want to bring that down, just like that, so it's flush against the side. Do the same thing on the other side, just like so. And it's a little stiff, but it does get there. Then you want to come here to the backpack again. You want to lift it up, just like so, which will bring everything out. This hinge, you want to compress it, just like so. Then align the backpack with the back. Then you want to bring these windows in line, just like so. You want to rotate these here. You want to keep everything compressed. You want to bring his legs down so you can have some room here. Then you want to bring these hinges here at the arms, swing them in, just like so. And then these little pieces right here on the inside of the arm, they are spring loaded. So what you want to do is you want to bring them together, squeeze, and then once you do that, you can untab his waist, or his crotchal region right here from the lower body. And as you can see, these 2 tabs on his arms will go into these 2 slots on his crotchal region. So you just want to tab that together, just like that, and that keeps everything locked in place. I like that. Then you want to come to the top, bring this front bumper down and in, and this tab right here will tab right there. This tab will tab right there, and then you want to just, whoa, tab everything in. And it can be a bit of a pain of a butt, a little bit, because there's a little fiddle factor to it, but you just want to tab everything together, just like so. Compress it all, make sure it's nice and tight. There you got the front of the Lamborghini mode. Then you want to make sure everything is still lined up and perfect, which is like so. And then you want to take the legs, swing them outward, just like so. Bring the double hinges up, just like so, on his thighs, or shins. Do the same thing up here. And now we can flip out this little black panel in between his two toes. Flip that out. And then come to the back, flip down the heel spur, which completes one side. Do the same in case you guys didn't see that. Flip out the black pieces in between the toe and flip down the heel spur, just like so. Make sure everything's compressed together, all nice and tight like. Then you want to come here, untab. See, there's a tab right here into the back, and that will go right there. You want to swing this around, that way it reveals the wheel. You want to unfold this, just like so, and then that tab will go right in there, just like so. You want to move this out of the way so you can line this whole section up over the wheel, just like so. Then you want to bring this foot in, which makes the side of the Lamborghini, and I like that. That's neat. Then you want to bring the joint in, bring this up, and there is 2 tabs on the backpack. 2 tabs right here that will go into his thighs right here. So you want to line everything up whenever you're ready. And after you're finished doing this, so you untab, right? Flip out. That tab will go right there. Yep. Then you line everything back up. Line his foot back up with the back piece. Bring that double hinge in. Now, this part can be a little bit of a fiddle factor. You want to line the tabs up, which they are not, so you want to line everything up, and just when you feel them, you kind of have to do it by feel. There's 1 and there's 2, just like so. That keeps everything nice and tight in place. Now, make sure everything's compressed, just like so. And then you want to get ready to lock in the feet. And this part right here is spring-loaded, so you want to keep it compressed. That way you can bring the foot all the way up, just like that. And then everything will tab and lock in place, just like that. And that makes one side of the car. Then when you're done with that, you can flip this piece around and have it in the back. Second verse, same as the first. Bring everything around, bring it up on that last hinge, just like so. Push everything inward and tab it all in, just like so. Bring this around and tab it together. Then you want to bring in the rear view mirrors, and obviously the right, there's a port right there, and there's a tab on the end of them, so you want to tab them all together. Take the rear view mirror, tab it in, just like so. Make sure everything's nice and squozen. And there you have lockdown in his Lamborghini mode. And I think he looks good. I think he looks amazing. I think he looks exactly how he did in the movie. Let's get close here on the details. So we got some nice gold there, some nice silver and gold on the inside of the wheels there, all black painting, some nice gold there, some red taillights, a little silver exhaust there. I love how this came out. Some rubber tires as well. So there's the top, there is the bottom, and he rolls. very smoothly, as you can see. And there is no dragging, no nothing. There is not anything dragging. So he's just rolling freely, just like so. And you can have the dog store one of the guns, or the big rifle, I mean. There's a tab in the middle, in the bottom of the magazine right there, and there's a port on the back of the dog. You want to take that and just plug it on. I mean, it's ridiculous, but yeah, it's storage. So there's that. You can also take, I forgot to show storage in robot mode, but that's fine. There is Age of Extinction, UNIQE Toys, PERU Kill, otherwise known as Lockdown. And my final thoughts on the figure, I love it. I do not regret getting it. If you really want to pick him up, I got mine from Amazon. I just looked up UNIQE Toys Transformers, and he was one of the first ones that popped up. It is a knockoff, but it is basically the exact same figure. Same height, same painting, same everything. It just comes with an extra dog. The original version just comes with Steeljaw. This version comes with Steeljaw and the other dog that I do not remember the name of. But there you go. I found this guy again on Amazon. If you would like that, just search what I had just said. And I really do love how this guy turned out. I love the UNIQE Toys company in general. They are great. I want to get their Stinger that they just came out with. I have their Challenger, aka their Optimus Prime. I love this figure. I think he looks great. I think he looks just like he just came out of the movie. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys liked it. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more if you feel like it. I will definitely make another review in time. And yeah, I think that's just going to have to deal with it today. So there is the Age of Extinction UNIQE Toys PERU Kill, otherwise known as Lockdown. And thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you guys soon.